Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Unbox the Inbox with me, Gary Redmond. I hope everybody's having a great Christmas, and I really wish the best to you and yours. And if you have a moment, please share this podcast or leave me a 5-star review on your chosen platform. This is going to be a short one today, and I just want to, I probably mentioned this a few times on this podcast, but it's such a common problem and such a common mistake. I want to address it again, and making sure that you have something to chew on your Christmas break or when you come back in January. And the first thing you want to do is to make sure that you're not making the number one subscription box mistake that I see in this industry over and over again. Okay, and that mistake is to drive traffic and work and put time, money, and effort into driving traffic to a website that does not convert. Okay, so many people, I don't know who's listening, okay, but I really think a lot of people who are listening right now need to have one top priority for January or their Christmas break or whatever it is, and that is to look at my website, look at your website, look at your competitors' website, the ones that you believe are doing well or now are doing well even better, and compare their website to yours and see how is their website more optimized to convert than mine. And the closer you can model the imagery, the copy, and the layout of, for example, our website, you can take my word for it, it converts well. I know you don't have a dog subscription box, or maybe you do, but over the last, go back through the episodes of this podcast, I talked about conversions, I talked about offers, I talked about copywriting, okay? So you should have enough information by now for this podcast, from this podcast, or from me, into actually how to put this into practice. But how do we optimize your website to convert, okay? Because no matter what you do, no matter how many times you go live, no matter how many emails you send, no matter how many ads you run, and how many times you post on social media and put in all this effort, if people get to your website and do not become customers, it's all wasted, okay? And the number one thing that you can do, the number one mistake and the number one solution is to optimize your website to convert, okay? So just within that, make sure you have something like Google Analytics installed. I know GA4 is a bit of a pain in the arse, but if you don't know how to install it, I'm certainly not doing a podcast about it because I hate it too, okay? But you need to find a tech person, if it's a freelancer on Fiverr or whoever, and make sure your Google Analytics is installed. And also check on YouTube how to find your conversion rate once it is installed correctly. It's very important because you need to know if your conversion rate is 0.5% or 0.2%, you need to get that up to between 1.5% to 2% before you do anything else. Okay, so install Google Analytics. You can also install a tool called Hotjar, which basically is a free version of it, and it's going to record people's interaction with your website. So it records people's screens. Don't worry, it blocks out any information that's going to be sensitive, but it allows you to see what people are looking at when they go to your website, where they're dropping off, where they're interested, where they're losing interest. And I always find, even from my own course, what's a very interesting exercise is to watch the recordings on Hotjar. And another question I get is, what am I looking for? And I say, I don't know. What are you looking for? Okay. So what that means is, okay, let me answer that better. Okay. So what are you looking for? You're looking for where people are dropping off. You're looking for where people are maybe getting stuck. You're looking for any buttons that are maybe dead or not going to the right place. But what you should be looking for is look at your website through your customer's eyes. When I did it for my course, and I saw some people reading my sales letter, and I was like, I don't know if I would have said that way. When I look at it through their eyes, I don't know if that's what I would say or if that's clear. And again, if people are slowing down or whatever, or they read a certain part of the website, then they click away, they're losing interest then. Okay, so that's what you're looking for. But the most important thing is to look at your website through your customer's eyes, because that's eye-opening, really, because you can kind of see, well, if I was a randomer, would I really sign up for this? And I'm making it clear. So it's a really, really good tool for that. And, that's what you're looking for. But also, I can't tell you what your customers think. You know your business more than me. Okay, so, and you don't know what your customers think either, but you can get some ideas. And it's very valuable to see, well, people are really getting to this section about, what's inside, and they're dropping off. Maybe they're not interested in what's inside. Maybe I'm not making it clear enough what's inside. Maybe I'm not making it look valuable enough. Maybe that picture is crap. Okay. These are all the things, these are a lot of the things with coaching and stuff. I don't tell you the answer. I tell you how to find the answer. Okay. And that's how you learn. Okay. So Google Analytics, Hotjar is how you're going to, first of all, track and also, refine, but also look at my website. You've got a website template inside of my group somewhere. You can, GaryRedmond.com/conversions. We'll get to that as well. You can grab my website template. You can look at our website. And I know you're not a dog subscription box, right? But the frameworks and the template that I've made is based on our website and other big subscription boxes in the industry. And yeah, so like this is your kind of homework, I would say, for now, is to make sure that before you do any more work, social media, social media is hard, but it's also easy, right? It's easy to, do the stuff that you're kind of supposed to be doing in inverted commas, but not actually do the things that, trust me, in 3 years of coaching people, this is the number one thing that you're going to have a problem with, and the number one reason why you're not selling anything. Okay. And when I start to work with somebody, we don't look at your emails first. We don't look at your ads first. We always start with your website, and we always find places to improve. Okay. So you have plenty of ammo from this podcast in the past, okay, as I said, with copywriting, with conversions, with all that stuff, and my website template, okay? So enjoy your end of 2023. Put on the top center in your to-do list in red writing and underline it, optimize website to convert before I do anything else, okay? And as I said, maybe a question as well, how do I know I should optimize my website to convert? How do I know whether it's good enough or not? The answer is Google Analytics and Hotjar. And, the other answer is, have you got 10 people signed up in the last week? If not, could be traffic, could be email, could be traffic, could be conversions, but I would start with conversions if I were you. And yeah, track your conversion rate, and what gets measured gets improved. So yes, enjoy your time off if you have some. I will be enjoying mine here in Dublin, and any questions for me, feel free to message me in the group or email me, whatever, and have a good time. Bye-bye.